Good evening, cyber friends. This the Midi Man coming at you again from back here, Walk Studio B and Studio C. Thanking God for life, health, and strength. We thanking Him for as well as it is. Thanking Him for all of you out there in the cyber world, all of your cyber friends, contacts, inner circle. I always tell y'all that we give God the glory, always giving praise and honor. He deserves it. And I also like to give everybody else their due. In other words, the Bible even tells us itself that there are some people that deserve double honor. But I just come this evening, y'all. If you see the title of my video, you know I'm coming at an angle, unexpected angle. You cannot make grown folk do nothing. You cannot make grown folk do nothing. Um, I said that, and I meant for everybody to just take a close look at it. Um, when it comes to life in general, we all have a life to live on this planet, and the way you live your life may not necessarily be the way I live mine. You got standards that you got some standards. I have some standards. Not all of our standards are the same. Some of us we're on different levels. And I always tell people that we all are not on the same level. But nevertheless, we ought to strive to do our best to get along with everybody. We ought to strive to do that. But now, let me just be candid and just straight out, point, bald faced it to the point. You're not going to be able to get along with everybody, y'all. I know you're not. There's always going to be somebody at variance. There's always going to be somebody that's going to go contrary to what your belief system is. And if you were involved in an organization of any type, there are going to be people that, especially when it comes to decision making and whatnot, there are always going to be those that are going to be for this side, those going to be for the other side. It's always going to be that way. You're always going to have people that's not going to be, they're not going to go the same way. However, the Bible says, how can two walk together unless they agree? That is true. That meaning that, my brothers and sisters, if me and you going to do anything together, let's just say music, since I'm into that also. If we're going to do some music together and collaborate, we need to be on the same accord. I didn't say we had to have the same gifts, because our gifts varies and our talent. But nevertheless, when we come to the table, we should at least have the same goal and aspiration that we want to get this project finished. That should be the prime directive. And we should work toward that at any cost. In other words, not all my ideas got to be the one that we always decide on, not all of yours. But we're going to come together to do the best thing. I heard two producers speak about this. Matter of fact, it was Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, the old giant of music producers. Y'all know, I know y'all know something about it. If you're in the music, you got to know about Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Those were the two cats that they really got SOS Band off their feet back in the day. And as well as they did the album with Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation, and all of that, those cats were very key people into that, in the production of that project with Janet, as well as these cats were with the time. Y'all know the time. All of you my age and older, you should know something about Martha Day and the time, Prince and whatnot. These cats were with those guys, and I heard Jimmy Jam say something about him and Terry that I ain't forgot it yet, and it stuck in my mind. And it came to them being both of them in the same thing in music, and they are partners. They said they weren't worried about which one was wrong and trying to prove the other one wrong. They just came together to do whoever idea was right. That's what they went with. See, that's what we need to do, y'all. We need to stop worrying about all I just got to be right. It's got to be my way. No, 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 no. Everybody, when you are involved in, with people, they got. See, y'all, if all of us thought, if all of our thought process were alike, then somebody's head is unnecessary. Just think about it. God gave every one of us a head for a reason, to use it to think for ourselves. I don't need no one to think for me. Now, it's okay to get advice. There's nothing wrong with you to get advice from certain people. But there are certain people I don't even want no advice from. Really. But there are some people that could give you some constructive advice that you could listen to, and it will help you at the end result make a good decision. You understand what I'm saying? But it is still you that got to make the decision. And you shouldn't get upset at people if they don't come to the same end that you come to. Just because they may not see the thing when they get to the finishing line, they may not see it the way you see it, and they decide to go a different route. You shouldn't get upset about that. You understand what I'm saying? But at any rate, we thank God. And like I say, y'all, you can't make grown folk do anything. And the sooner that we realize this, the more peace that y'all. I put up a post on Facebook a few days ago. I don't know. It ain't been that long though, but I know it was a few days ago. I know, and I did, and I put up a post, and some of you probably saw it. I said that I am at peace because that I realize that I am not responsible for nobody's actions but my own. And I'm at peace. You could be at peace too. If you're not at peace, you need to check yourself. See if you're trying to take care of too much business. See, you only got enough time in the day to take care of your own. So therefore, you don't have any other time to take care of my business. Let me handle mine and you handle yours, and then you will find yourself having a lot of peace. And I really do mean that. But at any rate, people, I just want to let you know that you can't make grown folk do nothing. People done made up there are some people that have made up their mind about you, and whether it be positive or negative, you got some people that they got a very negative attitude towards you because of something. Maybe somebody done told them a lie on you or whatever, and they chose to listen to that lie. And so they are at odds with you for that simple reason. I'm just saying. Now, I don't know this, but I'm just saying, if that be the case, then that's not your problem. In other words, if you're upset at me for something that I didn't do, something that I don't even know about, I'm not worried about that. That's your problem. That's your problem. Because if you are pissed off at me because of something that I really did to you, and I know about it, well, I still don't have no problem. All I got to do is come to you, and if I have done something to you, I would apologize, ask for your forgiveness. After I do that, then it's out of my hand. It's on you. But there's no sense in everybody going around with all this animosity and hey man, if you like it, I love it. I'm just telling y'all straight up like that. I just can't live my life worried about how you think about me, how you feel about me. If I worried about that, I would never do nothing constructive, like I'm fixing to do when I get through with this video and get back to my Studio One. I wanted to let y'all know about that. Studio One Personasphere. I do believe that is an awesome platform. I really do believe it. I haven't used it much yet because I just got the subscription here a couple of days ago. But I'm telling you, it comes with a plethora of music loops and instruments and presets and plugins. I mean, hey, this is an awesome thing. So y'all, if you're into music production, I would tell each one of you producers out there, artists as well, get this here, y'all, get this. Go on and spend a little $14.95 for the subscription a month, and you get all of this material. It's worth it, y'all. It's well worth it. And that's what I am about to get back into as soon as I upload this video. But remember, y'all, It is a good program. I have tested it. I know what it comes with. I mean, I'm still downloading software. I'm just taking a break now, but I'm still downloading software. This is a very, very, I believe, in my opinion, it is a very, very good platform to have if you are a producer, artist, musician, period. But that's just my opinion now. That's my opinion. You have to test drive it for yourself. Test drive it for yourself. And if you don't like it, kill the monthly subscription. You can do it about a month or about a year. I chose to do mine about a month because I want to test drive it. And if it didn't come up to my standard, then see, all I would have to do is just not pay it the next month and I'll be out of it. But at this rate, I think I will stay with it. This is a magnificent platform. Persona Sphere. For Persona Sphere, y'all. That's SPHERE. That's go to the net and look for that. And then you be the judge of it. I'm quite sure if you're a producer, artist, or whatever musician you might call yourself, whatever category, I think you will be very, very pleased with this here platform. But like I said, y'all, you cannot make grown folks do nothing. The only thing you can do is suggest, make your suggestion, give people good, solid advice if you can. And let me tell you this, y'all, then I'm going. If you can't give people some good, solid advice, then don't give them any at all. Let them make their own. I mean, people going to make their own decision anyway, regardless of what you tell them. They're going to make their own decision. But at least if people come to me, man, and ask me for something, I'm going to try to give them the best advice I can give them according to my experience. I'm not gonna give you no advice based on something that I know nothing about. No. I got to have experienced it myself. Then I will give you some advice on it. But nevertheless, it is that person, that individual whom you are talking to, is the one that's gonna have to make that decision themselves. Don't ever let other people make up your mind. You make up your own mind. That's why God gave you a head as well as them. So with that said, this Mitty Man saying, whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, please, ma'am, please, sir, come on out of it, because we'll come to nothing. Until the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first, this is Mitty Man saying peace and good evening.